Hello, TheSuffolkRam nerds. Welcome to the next part of my Let's Play of Deus Ex Human Revolution Director's Cut. So, in the previous part, we knocked off all the side quests. We're now going to go do the police station mission. This is sort of combined two things, because not only is this a prime objective, but we also have to go there for one of our side quests. So, we're going to do both. So, we'll hit the special storage unit first, and then we'll go to the lobby, and then we'll steam to the police station. All these cars are very samey.
Hey, Jensen. Long time no see. You're not here to see Wayne Haas, are you? He's a desk sergeant on duty right now.
That's not good.
My Wi-Fi's out, and I need to check the sports scores right away. Wish I could afford one of those cranial jobs.
Let's go to the storage unit first. Let's go down there around the corner. So this is presumably the place. If you're wondering why I'm hacking it, it's simply because... oh shit.
Access
Bollocks.
granted.
It's because I wanted the whatchamacallit, the XP points. Okay, sounds reasonable. Okay, let's... Right, we'll try hacking it. We'll go straight for the... We'll go straight for this bit here. Forget everything else. We're gonna do it.
Access granted.
Good. Okay, so that's what now. What do I need to do in the police station? Okay, let's go towards the Czech Wrangler.
All the media speculation surrounding that hostage situation in Detroit has just blown through the roof, thanks to the arrival of William Tiger, celebrity author.
Czech Wrangler, here he is.
Yeah? What do you want?
Information.
Then go bother the receptionist, Chrome Boy, instead of wasting my goddamn time.
Not that kind of information. I want to know about the Seraph Industries case.
Ha ha! And I want a blowjob and a vintage '05 Bard GT, so I guess we both keep on dreaming. Huh, metalhead?
Well, he said it may,
You talk tough, but we both know that's all you can do. Deep down, you're nothing but a coward. Well, trust me, tough guy. I'm the real thing. If you don't give me what I want, I won't beat you up. I'll kill you.
Now listen, man, we obviously got off on the wrong foot here, right? I don't want no trouble.
Talk.
Okay, look. I just came in one morning and there was an email with my new assignment in it. Official business. But there were also specific instructions. I had to check out the lab for footage from an IntelliCam. They told me to take it and leave it near a garbage can somewhere near the lake.
What was on it?
Well, it's not crystal clear, but mainly it shows the boys who attacked Seraph as they were breaching the labs. And it looked like they were bringing something in with them. Impossible to tell what.
Who asked you to do this?
You think I know? Orders are orders around here. They always come from above. And nobody asks questions. You just do what they say, and you hope you don't end up like Secretary Haas over there.
Did you see it on the news? Eliza mentioned it.
Okay, so need to sneak in. So
Sounds good.
My chap here.
Yeah, hang on just a sec. Shit. Jensen?
Haas. Surprised to see you here.
Yeah, well, I guess you're better at looking out for yourself than I am.
I don't have time for your self-pity. I need to get into the morgue.
That's it? Ah, forget it. I don't know what's going on with that body down there, but my orders come from the brass. No one gets in. First thing you say to me after almost 2 years is you want something?
Should I have given you an order? You've always been very good at following those.
God damn. Where do you get off being so self-righteous? You think I like this? Look at me. From SWAT team commander to a crummy desk sergeant in the 2-bit precinct. I don't need this from you. I get enough of it at home. So either come up with something better than your usual attitude, or you can just forget it, because you came to me.
Okay. So he wants absolution, so let's absolve him.
Okay, look, you're angry, and you've got a right to be. I'm putting you in a bad position, but I have to get inside that morgue. I won't let it get back to you.
I'm always in a bad position. I don't believe this. I just got my life back together and you show up. When's it gonna end? You know the moment I open that door, it's all over, right? I'll be lucky if all that happens is I get fired. Is it really that important?
Let's see bizarre.
You're right, it's not my risk to take. So I'm not going to force you to do anything, and I won't hold it against you. And what happened 2 years ago, I know it's killing you. We should talk about it sometime.
I don't think I can.
Persuasion's
It all
going
comes
up.
back to the kid, doesn't it? We were given a direct order, Jensen. So I took the shot. I followed orders. He was augmented, an unknown factor. He was too much of a risk.
We all make mistakes, Wayne. Nobody blames you for it. You have to believe that and forgive yourself, or you'll never put it behind you.
This might not go badly.
It's just so hard. There's something I've been waiting 2 years to tell you. I blame you, Jensen.
That sounds good.
For everything that happened. Because when the chips were down, you got the order to fire, you refused, I got stuck having to do it, and you just walked out of my life. That's when everything went to shit, when you abandoned me.
Oh, let's try.
I've heard enough of this. You're lying to yourself. You pulled that trigger, no one else. You can't escape from that for the rest of your life. Accept it, make it a part of your history, and put it in your past. Because denial is only making it worse.
I can't. Oh, hell. You're right. I've been so stupid. 2 whole years. I've got to start turning things around. Right now. Go on in. Don't worry about the guys. They'll leave you alone. But I need to think.
There we go. Okay, so we can get to the morgue. That's good. Let's get into the other part. It's going to be awkward.
All the media speculation surrounding that hostage situation in Detroit has just blown through the roof, thanks to the arrival of William Taggart, celebrity author and founder of the anti-augmentation. Speaking from the top row.
So you're saying your neighbor knows something about these disappearances?
Yeah. One of the boys who went missing lived in my building. I used to argue a lot with my neighbor Casey.
What did they argue about?
The boy used to listen to that conspiracy DJ, Lazarus. Used to blast that trash out of his window so the whole city could hear. Casey was always yelling at him to turn it down.
And what about that makes you think Casey is involved in his disappearance?
Well, one day, I heard the boy yelling something about Casey being a government spy, and that he and the CIA were working on a plan to take over the world. The next day, poof, the boy was gone.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't believe her either.
A couple of witnesses told me they saw you throwing Molotov cocktails at the Limb Clinic building.
Nah, man. That wasn't me. I don't even know what that protest was even about.
Well, that's funny. Because when we searched your wallet, we found a Humanity Front business card.
So what? That don't prove shit.
Listen, we got tons of punks like you pretending they're idealists while smashing windows at Limb. And someone's gonna pay for it.
Y'all didn't see me do nothing, so you can't charge me. I know my rights.
Detective Gum to third floor interrogation. Detective Gum to third floor interrogation.
Do you think they'll notice this? Probably not. Morgue.
Hear about that shipment we just got in? From Kanat Technologies?
Kanat. Oh man, you're kidding me. They're finally gonna arm us with the PEPs?
That's right, my friend. The Pulsed Energy Projection System. Single shot, non-lethal. Firing a concussive blast so strong it'll knock down an elephant. Those gangers won't even know what hit them.
About time. CPD's been using those for a year already. And we got worse problems than them.
Right. Let's go to this morgue. Then we'll go find this information about this. What should we call it? Why do they have a door to the sewers? Holding cells.
Sorry, baby. Can't do it through the bars.
About time. You the home sec guy I was ordered to wait for? Tell Manderley I didn't get the memo until I was halfway through the autopsy. By then, it was too late to close him up again.
Right. So you recovered the neural hub?
Tricky bit of work that was. A few inches lower and the bullet would have fried more than just the pedot connectors. As it is, I can't guarantee you'll get anything useful out of it, other than the fact that it's been modified.
Modified? With what?
Some kind of wet drive. But hey, I didn't look. Ultraviolet means ultraviolet. And I know how touchy you guys get when it comes to matters of national security. He's all yours. The hub's been detached, but I left it in the skull as ordered. Now, if you'll excuse me, I got paperwork to fix.
Joy.
Boss, I got the neural hub. Looks like it's been modified with some kind of wet drive. Pritchard should have a look at it.
No, don't bring it here. Frank's not finished running his diagnostic, and I don't want to risk connecting any tech to our networks till he's done.
Especially if the tech is military. So what do you want me to do?
Take the hub to your apartment. I'll have Frank contact you there.
What do you get, Panicky, if I activate his computer? I was hacking it, so that might... Just gonna certainly make it a bit upset if I hack it. Why don't you... Do you have to stand there?
What do you want now? Looking the other way for you guys is one thing, but I'm not gonna help you carry him out of here. You're supposed to have a partner for that. Where the hell is she?
Yeah, perhaps I better move on. They come back here. Right. Right, let's plan our route round here, so... I might drag it further this way. Let's go back. Ah, that's the entrance, isn't it? That's where I've come up. Look it up there without anyone worrying about me.
This is Eliza Cassandra reporting to you live from Picus.
At what point will he panic?
All the thanks to the arrival of William Taggart, celebrity author and founder of the anti-augmented. Speaking from the tarmac at Wayne County Airport, Taggart...
Well, they're not going to be too bothered by me.
That's far enough. This is a restricted area.
Okay. They also need to be staying where they are. Let's get this done quick. We're gonna make it.
Access granted.
Fortunately, I also have a vent in here I can get into.
Access granted.
So, some more officers upstairs. Maybe I'll try and hack behind him. I've moved. Okay, so I'll get there via the armory. How far does it come over? Enough that it would see me there. Right, good. So I've got to pass them.
Access granted.
And I've got access to the fence. So if I can get to the office now. Oh my word.
Access granted.
Good.
I just got off the phone with a mother from Florida who confirmed what most of us already know, but I want to share it with you.
Go. Right. Couple crisis points. What can I do? Well, I am going to increase my inventory space because that's going to be useful. Someone came in level 4, so we'll keep that back. But what was that still? I've just been blind. It's 45. Let's analyze. Ah, yes. Good. More stealthy. Okay, let's have a look at my inventory. I'll have to go onto the shop with the assault rifle. Oh no, it's not an assault rifle. It's rifle fully upgraded. Drop that, go with that. So that's like a more offensive stun gun. Good. Let's see if we get in the office now. Hopefully we can. Ah, good, 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 good. That's looking promising. Yes, here we go. Plenty of time so I can get this data store.
Access granted.
There we go. He was outside. I saw him outside the door. I just saw him walk past and turn. I thought he was going to see him and see straight at me. Wait for him to go the other way. That's Pep's gun. Yeah, he's gone the other way now. Mr. Mansley. He's back again. Just saw what passed. Okay. Go see her. Let's have a little look around this place, see if we can get some more excitement. Oh, could have got in there easier. Oh well. Like the security here, the laser grid on one side. This looks promising.
We're gonna stay here until I get some answers, kid. We're talking about some serious fucking crimes.
Crimes? What are you talking about, man? My brother's missing and you want to charge him? Typical.
All right, let's try this again. From the top. When was the last time you saw Lucky, and who was he with?
I told you. It was like a week ago. We was hanging with some old friends.
Old friends. Right. Listen, we know you both used to run with the Motor City Bangers. We know Jason is still in deep, and we know he's into something big.
Yo, you got all the answers. Why you bothering me?
Okay,
good point.
How does armed trafficking grab you, huh? Does that ring a bell? Maybe the DRBs are having a chat with your brother right now. What's the matter? Now you've got nothing to say? I've got all day, kid.
What's this?
Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here.
Huh.
Just a magically
Nothing
opening
here.
vent. I can torch him if I want to. He's not noticed me either. Don't think I want to get past these guys easily. Don't really want to get dropped the police. Yeah. Tapping at discretion is the better part of valor.
but no serious injuries were reported.
Oh, he's not bothered by me. He looked right at me, he wasn't bothered by me. Oh, so this is fine for me to be here. We'll still take the oh my idiot. Not from where to begin. I think this way.
Access granted.
Good. Brilliant, that's a good use. Is every police officer in this building corrupt? Where am I? You are here. I imagine that's the room I recently came into. They all listen to the same chap.
I just got off the phone with a mother from Florida who confirmed what most of us already know, but I want to share it with you anyway. They're doing drills, followers. FEMA is
Access granted.
children and not even telling us. They're taking our kids to these secret camps that have been springing up everywhere across the country and not even telling the parents. But what are these drills for? Well, they're to introduce them to the future. REX 84 is the future. The ADEX list is the future. They're saying, here you go, children. This is what happens when you speak up against corruption, Teddy. This is what you get for demanding the truth, Georgie. This is what happens when you don't lie down and take it in the ass from the international banking cartel, Tracy. And you don't follow the biased doctrine of Picus and their slut puppet Eliza Cassan, Billy. That's right, Billy, you gullible little bastard. You will be put in a camp for an indeterminate amount of time, Billy. Get comfy,
It's this movie from the 1980s about this cop. He gets all shut up and gets rebuilt as a cyborg.
Is that with Van Damme?
No, that's something else. I'm surprised you never heard of it. Takes place in the future Detroit.
I guess I'm just not into sci-fi.
Do you know, I've never had that conversation before. I suppose it's just the way it goes. Oh, they're not bothered by. They've probably been bothered by what's in the other door. They don't seem too bothered by me. It's quite nice to walk around this police station. Right.
Perhaps they feared what might happen once the hospital...
What we shall do is return back, see my order of potential my mother-in-law, Cassandra. Pritchard's brother again, he keeps getting everywhere.
United in their cause to find a common ground.
See her mother-in-law again. And see what we can sort out. Oh, so I'm not planning to go super in depth. I mean, I could have knocked them all out to find all the information, but that's not one go. That would take me hours to go through it all. Let's keep my finger not too clear of space bar because that's my grenade button. I don't really want to try a grenade at somebody. I thought that my posh apartment building, it's quite a posh apartment, is directly opposite the derelict row.
Tell me something. How can anyone justify protesting at a limb clinic? They're helping people, for Christ's sakes.
If you ask me, these riots are David Seraph's fault. How can you say that? He has this air of arrogance about him, this sense of superiority. People don't like arrogance. David Seraph has almost single-handedly kept the city afloat for the past 15 years. A lot of people have jobs because of him.
Why are you whispering?
Money has the right to look down on us. In fact, most people who support augmentation technology have that sense of entitlement about them. Like, because they have money and can enhance themselves, they can do whatever they want. Put it in perspective, Sharon. If the people you're talking about have jobs, chances are they have David Seraph to thank for it. You work for Seraph Industries, don't you? I think it's terrible, all these attacks against your offices.
Thank you.
Before you ask, no, your mirror has not been replaced, Mr. Jensen. Today I've had to deal with petty vandalism, unreasonable demands from corporate clients, and a variety of other pressing problems. So facilitating your grooming had to be given a lower priority.
Yeah, you're an anti-org, that's why it comes down to.
Today I've had to deal with petty vandalism.
Have you found anything? Please, I've got to know what really happened to Megan.
So facilitating your grooming had to be given a lower
I've investigated all of Detective Chase's leads. You were right. Something was off with Megan's case.
So, what did you find?
There were only 3 people who got out of the labs alive. Me and 2 others. One died in the hospital a few days later. The second one, a lab tech, was ready to give a detailed description of what he saw. Funny thing is, by the time the investigators got to him, he couldn't remember a thing.
You sound like you don't believe that.
I don't. Not from the reports I've read. I think someone got to him first. An officer assigned to the case was asked to get rid of a major piece of evidence. Footage from one of our intellicams showed fuzzy images of the attackers bringing something inside the labs.
What? What were they bringing in?
I don't know. But for someone higher up to want that evidence gone, it must have been important. I got my hand on a test report that confirms what was bothering Chase. The attackers used excessive measures to make bodies and equipment unidentifiable.
Oh my God, Megan. What do you make of this, Adam?
I don't know exactly. I guess the idea was to leave no traces, no DNA evidence that would link back to them. But it just seems a bit too convenient. Someone in the government, a man named Manderley, ordered that a specially appointed medical examiner perform the autopsy. He bypassed the local ME. Simply put, that's not a good sign.
It sure doesn't sound good. So what you're telling me is we couldn't find anything conclusive?
No, I'm sorry. But one thing's for sure. Somebody's been hard at work covering up and destroying evidence related to this case. Somebody with power, who wanted to erase anything that might have made the investigation linger. I'm sorry, Cassandra. I wish I had more tangible answers to give you. But I did stumble on something I think you should have. I found Megan's bracelet. I'm sure she'd want you to have it.
Oh, Adam, that's very kind of you. Her grandmother gave it to her. She loved that bracelet very much. Thank you for all you did. And, do you know exactly how Megan died?
How can you be that cruel, Adam?
I read the reports. She didn't suffer, Cassandra. I can promise you that.
Thank you, Adam. It's not much, but it still brings me some comfort. I miss her so much.
Don't worry, Cassandra. This is not over. I don't know how or when, but I will get to the bottom of this.
I knew I was right to trust you, Adam. But please, be careful. It's strange. I thought knowing what really happened would make me feel better. But nothing will ever justify this. My daughter is gone, and I'll never get her back. I wish I could be sure she gets justice.
Trust me, she will.
There we go. We helped out. Right, I think we'll call that an end to this episode. So thank you very much for watching. I look forward to seeing you on the next part, where we'll carry on looking at this tech we've covered. So from TheSuffolkRam, look forward to see you next time. Thank you.